Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, hello, hi, Janet,
How are
hi,
Hi.
everyone. Yeah, I'm so
you? Yeah,
grateful
not
that
too
we
bad.
are
How are
here.
you?
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm so grateful that we are here. Today, we are talking about faith over fear, stepping when you don't see the whole path. Um, so I'm just gonna say thank you to God. Thank you so much for He has given us another chance, another opportunity that we are here, we are breathing, and we are healthy. That we are here talking about this opportunity and talking about our business and about how wonderful God has been for us for since we started this opportunity. So anyone who's watching us, thank you so much for watching us every day. We are so grateful for you being here. And we are today is day 11. Oh no, today is day 10. Is it Janet or 11? 10. It's 10, yeah. Of Believe, Build, and Become 90 Days to Rise and rewrite your life. So, whether you're going to watch us right now or later, it doesn't matter. Whatever we're going to talk today, it's what we're going to be talking live, and you can watch it later on when you're free. So, for those that are new for in this site today, my name is Diana. My wife, a mom of two beautiful girls, and a healthcare worker turned into a digital business owner based here in Sydney, Australia, and I'm originally from Kenya. So, as I said before, the topic of today is close to us because without faith, then all is not well because faith is very important in anything that you do. So, faith over fear. Step even when you don't see the whole path. So when I began this journey, I wanted to know everything, the how, the when, the guarantees. Is this business is gonna, if it's gonna work out? When is it gonna work out? When am I gonna start earning? But life doesn't work that way, and neither does success. Yeah. So sometimes God doesn't show you the full path, the whole map. He doesn't show you everything because if He did, we will never learn to trust Him step by step because we have to grow. He gives us an opportunity, and that opportunity is He gives us that opportunity and helps and shows us how to grow. So you have to grow on your own, but with His support and with your faith and belief. So faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. That's Martin Luther King's words. When I said yes to this business, I was scared. And I think Janet Hazel can attest to that. We were not tech savvy. We were not online gurus. We did not have marketing experience to do them online, to come here and talk about it. We were not uh, ready to show up on our own, like to show our faces. But you know, it's just it's inside. We had so many things that we were supposed to do. We had to have extra time for our business. We had to put aside that time and still work on our own jobs where we are employed. But you know what? It's just taking that small step. And that's what has made us be where we are right now. Those small steps changed everything for us. So faith doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you move anyways. It doesn't matter the steps that you take. It doesn't matter how the obstacles that you meet, but just move. Don't stay stuck. So what I've learned is that every time I trusted the process instead of the fear of my fear, doors opened that I couldn't even imagine. I was able to come here online and talk about this opportunity, and I did not have experience of talking online. I was an introvert. I did not know how to talk. The first time we were scared, we recorded. Janet knows we recorded the videos before, but now every single day. For now, this is another 90 days. This is the third 90 days. We are coming here every day to show up. So can you imagine how God can open doors that you never knew existed? So today, I just want to ask you, what if you stopped waiting to feel ready and just took that first step, just that leap of faith? Because maybe, just maybe this is the next chapter, the chapter that starts with that one yes. because you never know where this opportunity can take you. You never know. When God gives you an opportunity, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. It might be an opportunity that is gonna open for you other doors that you never knew that even existed in your life. So I'm just gonna give Janet to add a little bit of the point. Janet?
Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much, Azo. I'm really grateful for this afternoon that God has made it possible for us to be able to show up all together for the gift of life, for everything that He make it possible for us to come and share about our amazing gift. It's another day. It's a Wednesday. Happy Wednesday from all of us. Another brand new day that we are here. We never take anything for granted as well. We are always grateful, like each and every day. So today, before I go on with adding to what Diana said about faith over fear before Azo comes in, I'm just going to quickly introduce myself and then I'll go ahead and add what Diana said. So for those who are watching us for the very first time, or those who be watching the replay, maybe it's your first time, my name is Janet. I am a wife. I'm a mom to two amazing kids as well, and a nurse by profession, and now a digital entrepreneur and a mentor as well. I am originally from Kenya, but I live in Western Australia with my family. I love that today's topic because all of us are Azo, Diana, is something that God did help us to overcome. And we are really, really grateful because we were scared, honestly, all of us, when we saw this opportunity, like fear was too much, But we learned that, like faith begins where, like that fear ends. You say, like, enough is enough of this fear. Despite the fear I have, I'm going to take that first step, And for me, I used to let that fear decide everything for me, especially before I saw this opportunity. I did not know, like if I'm going to be able to do this opportunity because of the fear that I used to have too much. Like fear was saying a lot of things to me, which what if I fail? What if, what will people think? People who know me, why am I crazy? What am I doing, online, and I have my own job, and then this you're too busy, it's not your time, it's not your thing. This is for people who are, content or all that, like there was a lot, like fear can whisper a lot of things in your ears, but faith whispered something different. And that is why I had to say, now, this is the end of this fear. It has to end here, and faith has to take over, because honestly, faith and fear, they don't go together. One of them has to be in charge. So I started focusing on faith, because faith said to me, you can do this, like as the book of Philippians says, chapter 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I love that Bible verse so much. And that Bible verse became my turning point, because I realized I was giving more, like a more power and more authority to fear than, like what the word of God says to me. There was a time like I was still thinking like beyond, like those whispers of faith, like I have to wait until I was ready, until I had more time, until I have figured out everything, until everything fall into place. But I realized, like as we always say, there is no time I was gonna feel ready. The other day, like Azo said, like if you're waiting for life to settle, when we're talking like the right time is now, nothing is gonna change. If your mom like us, there is no way I was going to change, like to being a mom or to continue going with my job, keep my daily things, in daily life aside and say, now I'm ready. Let me take on this opportunity. So I decided no matter what I felt, I have to take action. And when finally I took that step, it's when things started, like shifting from where I was before to where I wanted to be. And we always say, definitely, if a transformation is happening in your life, it's not an overnight process. It doesn't happen, like overnight. It's those steps that I was taking each and every day are the ones that kept on, becoming, amounting to something great, to my faith getting bigger and bigger, like every day. When I started to pay attention to faith, God started aligning things that I could not even, plan myself. He started, like opening doors, as Diana was saying, doors that I could not even imagine, like giving me connection. Before I saw this opportunity, I did not know Diana, I did not know either. But the moment I said I'm jumping into this opportunity, that's when I met like people like amazing sisters today, Diana, Azo, and so many in our amazing communities, the connection that I've been able to make, and that they have been a game changer in my life. We always say, like a faith, when you allow it to take over, it's not about like fear is going to go away or is going to erase that fear. Fear is still there, but you decide, despite of that fear, I'm going to move ahead, and that when, like, as I've said, started, like keep on, moving forward each and every day. And I have learned that you can either let fear freeze your future or let faith fuel your freedom. That is why I had to choose faith, so that I may keep going. Because if I decided to stay with that fear, I would be still in the same position I was before. So everyone watching us today, we are here to encourage you. Yes, that fear is something new you're stepping into. But if you've been waiting for everything to make sense, everything to align, remember, even obedience comes before understanding. And that is when you're going to gain even clarity, without taking action, you cannot know where you're heading to. You figure things start to align themselves as you keep going. The moment you take action, even when you feel really uncomfortable because of that fear, that is when things gonna keep going. The moment you decide you're choosing faith over fear, and you realize, that is when things will start, transforming your life from one stage to another. I'm just gonna hand over back to you, Hazel, please.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Diana. We've covered about faith and how you can grow. So first of all, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Hazel. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful children. So I'm going to talk about faith. For me, faith wasn't something I felt. I just felt. It's something that I had to practice. When I began, I felt, I wasn't qualified. I wasn't confident. I was nervous, and everyone else, they become nervous before you start something new. You don't just start. There's that, nervousness. You start feeling anxious, because said she also thought about how people think, and Diana also said, you have to take that leap. So if you don't, you'll be on the same spot. You're never gonna grow. So people will talk, but we don't have to listen to people, whatever they are saying, because it's not their choice, it's our choice. We have a reason. I took one small action, watching trainings and made posts, talked up to someone. You have that courage, your growth will grow stronger. So that's when I realized something, growth through movement, fear fades through momentum. In Matthew 17 verse 20, it says, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, there is nothing that will be impossible for you. Everything will be possible. So faith doesn't have to be perfect. Any small faith that you have, just use that faith. Then it's overcoming fear, as my business partners have said. So um, it's just that you one step towards it, and that's how confidence is built. And one faithful moment, steps, thinking I have to get there quicker because I'm becoming confident. No, that's when people make mistakes, and that's when people find things wrong and they give up. So one step at a time, it will benefit you, and you learn from that. So I'm not going to say much because my business partners have covered this. I'll pass on to Diana to just add up a few points if she wants to. Over to you, Diana.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Janet. Thank you so much, Hazel. Yes, that was covered properly, and it's so true because sometimes fear feels loud, but faith speaks it quiet conviction. So if we waited until every condition was perfect, we'll never start anything meaningful. Nothing will ever be perfect. So the Bible says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. So we have to trust on the path. If God has given you something to start, or God has opened a door for you, it can never be perfect. But the faith that you have is gonna make you see further. So have faith in whatever you have. So the verse became real for me. And because I didn't have all the answers at the time when we all started, we didn't have all the answers. And we just had the courage to trust. And one by one, we were able to come and overcome. So every single person watching this right now has something on you, or even in your heart, a dream, a vision, or a calling. Don't let fear talk you out of it. If you have anything in your heart and you know it's something that you really want to do, don't let fear talk you out of it. Don't. Because when you take one step in faith, God takes 10 steps forward. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take. Never have that fear of, oh, I want it right now. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Just take that leap of faith and do it. So I'll just pass on to Janet.
Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much, Hazel. I'd like to shout out, I think there are some people watching live from YouTube. There is James from Kenya. Thank you so much. I think I saw someone else. Let me see. Maybe. Yeah, Dylan. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much for those who are watching live. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Those who are watching live, and maybe those who will be watching the replay as well. If what you've spoken about today, about fear, probably you've got, fear holding you back to checking something new or to stepping into your next level, that you feel like, oh, these ladies, they've been talking about this amazing opportunity. I would love to check it out. But you've got those whisper about fear whispering to you. What if I don't have experience? What if, so many excuses? What if, what do people say? What if, it's not something good and all that, all those things that fear can whisper to you, We are here to encourage you, to empower you. Please do not let fear keep you, holding you in the same cycle, in the same position that you've been in years and years, and you feel like you want to move on to your next level. Listen to your heart, listen, to your mind, whatever that small voice is telling you. What if this one could be the opportunity that is going to transform my life? Go ahead, take that, bold step and check out what we are talking about. You never know, your future self will be, will be thanking you later. You'll be like, thank God, I was, I took that brave action to take, towards my life, towards my family's future, on checking about this amazing opportunity. I'll keep on saying, if you don't try, nothing happens. But if you try, you'll be amazed by how far you can go, especially as we end this year and we step on to another new year. You take a chance on yourself and check if this opportunity is the answer that you've been praying for years and years. As we always say, to become a digital entrepreneur, to start building your own empire, the process is the same, just like where we started. Go ahead and watch the free webinar, see how this business works and how it's helping so many people like you and and at the same time build, an extra income on the side for your family, and at the same time build a legacy for your family. And if you don't know how to watch the free webinar, we have the links in our bios. If you don't know how to register, we are always more than happy to help you get registered to watch the free webinar. Message Diana, message Hazel, message me, we're gonna help you. And then once you're done watching the free webinar, but Diana always say, please watch the free webinar first, because if you don't watch, there is no way you're gonna be able to ask questions. Watch the free webinar first, and then you come back to us with questions with whatever you do not get. And then once you're done, you're happy with the free webinar, go ahead and register with $149 US, fully refundable. And we always say this is the one that is gonna help you, like learn about our amazing business, everything, our business in a box, the company that we partner with, how are you gonna earn, the system in place, automation that is gonna help you run your business, the tools, the resources that we have in our amazing business. And once you watch those videos after you register, it's when they're gonna help you make a decision if this business is a good fit for you. And if you feel it's not a good fit for you, go ahead and you're gonna get your refund back just the way you registered. Like, there is no stress, it's very transparent. And if you wanna come back, we're gonna welcome you back. So go ahead, take that leap of faith, and we say, like always, faith is not knowing about the plan, it's about trusting the next step. Go ahead, and we can't wait to see you on the inside. I'm just going to hand over back to Hazel. Hazel, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Diana. I'll just have to add a few things. So, we've talked about faith. Faith grows when you move. Don't wait until you're ready. No one will ever be ready. And especially if you're a busy person, not just busy parents. There are also people who are not parents, but they're busy, with work. If you're a busy person, don't wait to be ready. Don't wait for the time that you think it's guaranteed. It's not going to be guaranteed. There's no time that will be guaranteed, and you will never be ready. Start now. You have guidance. We have a community that is very supportive. You have your mentor who will be guiding you throughout the way. So watch the free webinar, as Janet has said. You'll see how the business can help you create time, peace, and freedom, and also purpose on what you want to become. So take that leap. Your growth starts with one faithful step. So once you take a leap, then you start making that step of moving forward. But otherwise, if you don't take action now, this year we're nearly finishing. We've only got 1 month to go, then the year has finished. What changes you've made, as Diana said? Have you made that change, or do you want to stay stuck in what you're doing? So make a change now. Think about what you want to do. Do you want to change your life? Do you want to change the life of your children, or you want to stay the same? So the ball is in your hands to make a decision. We can only encourage, but we can't make that action for you. We can't make a decision for you. It's you to take that role and make a decision. So I'll hand over to Diana so that she can wrap up. And thank you for joining us, whoever is watching us. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Over to you, Diana.
Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you so much, Hazel, for the topic of today. I'm so grateful. And friends, if you're watching us, fear asks us, what if you fail? But faith always asks us, what if you fly? So if you don't need to have it all together, as we said, you just need to believe that you can, and you can begin. So when you walk with faith, every step becomes a progress. So here's your move for today. Watch the free webinar, as Janet has said. Register with the 149 after you watch the free webinar. That's very important. Then remember that the 149 is refundable. Janet has already explained properly what the 149 is all about. So you deserve to build something that gives your family option, not limits. So this is your reminder that faith moves mountains, but only when you take the first step. That's it. There's no other way out. You have to have faith, and you have to take action. So this is Believe, Build, and Become, 90 Days to Rise and Rewrite Your Life. See you tomorrow, same time, probably, same time. And remember, walk by faith, not by sight. So see you guys. Bye. Bye.